Hello everyone, my name is Krutarth Patel. I am pursuing post-graduation in construction engineering management from CEPT University. My student ID is PCM25169 and this is my portfolio presentation for the monsoon semester under the course Construction Project Formulation and Appraisal. Today, I'll be presenting my work on the Para High Performance Center, a landmark project designed for para athletes in Gandhinagar, Gujarat. This project was guided by Dr. Vatsal Patel, Dr. Ganesh Devkar, Dr. Devanshu Pandit, and Professor Mehul Khaki, with studio assistance from Mr. Brunal Gajjar and Ms. Yashwini La. Project Brief. The Para High Performance Center, located at Sector 13B, Gandhinagar, is Gujarat's first sports complex dedicated to the para athletes. With a built-up area of 24,290 square meter, a budget of rupees 364 crores, and constructed under an item rate contract, this greenfield project aims to support 12 Paralympic disciplines. The master plan integrates outdoor field, indoor training hall, a competition grade swimming pool, and barrier-free circulation. The zoning clearly separates hostel blocks, multipurpose halls, science labs, and sports facilities to ensure efficiency and accessibility. Inclusive sports like badminton, table tennis, sitting volleyball, wheelchair basketball, judo, taekwondo, para powerlifting, swimming are supported. Along with that, adaptive sports such as wheelchair rugby, boccia, goalball, and para dance sports are also supported. The project prioritized universal design, accessibility, and performance-based facility, making it a national benchmark for para-athletes development. Now, moving on to stakeholder management. Stakeholder are people or organizations who directly or indirectly influences a project. In a government-led project of this complexity, understanding stakeholder is crucial. We have identified 103 stakeholders and categorized into 9 primary groups, including international bodies, central government, state government, money lenders, consultant, contractors, vendors, end users, and institutional tie-ups. These are some of the important stakeholders we have mentioned here. Power interest matrix. The highest power and interest lie with the government and state bodies like the Sports Authority of India and Sports Authority of Gujarat, as they have the greatest interest in this project. Power influence matrix. Key stakeholders such as the Government of India, Sports Authority of India, and International Paralympic Committee. This stakeholders influences the approval, funding, and standard compliances. Influence impact matrix. The stakeholders like the Sports Authority of Gujarat, Sports Authority of India, architects, and the contractor have the highest influence and impact as they directly affects funding, design compliances, and execution timelines. Risk management. Risk refers to uncertain event or condition which, should it occur, will have an impact on one or more project objectives, either positively or negatively. Risk identification and mitigation forms the backbone of the project stability. A total of 94 risks were identified and were divided into 9 primary groups, like the political, regulatory, design, financial, construction, infrastructure, operational, safety and health, and environment. These are the some of the important risks that are mentioned here. It is observed that the construction risk with 18 risk and the design with 17 risk dominates the profile. This reflects the project's dependency on accessibility standards, specialized material, and multi-agency approvals. Out of a total of 94 risks that have been identified, 86 risks are seen as threat and 8 risks are seen as opportunity. Severity metrics for threat. The metrics They indicates the highest severity comes from the complex execution, regulatory approvals, and the cost escalation. Severity metrics for opportunity. This matrix say highlights the strong potential through government support, fast-track policy approval, and technology adoption. Response strategy. 76 out of 94 risks are mitigated because risk mitigation is essential for accessibility, safety, and compliances. Risk ownership. The client and government bodies owns up to 31% of the risk due to their control over the approval and funding. The design consultant owned 27%, reflecting the needs of precision in sport-specific standards. The risk management analysis proves that proactive planning and strong technical coordination are vital for delivering a safe, compliant, and high-performance facility. Bid process management approach define how structured procurement and administration can ensure timely, compliant, and high quality delivery of the specialized para sports campus. A structured and transparent procurement process was developed to suit the scale and specialization of the para high performance center. Procurement strategy for the consultant. The consultants include feasibility consultant, design consultant, the project management consultant, the sustainability consultant, and O&M consultant. Scope of work. The scope of work of the feasibility consultant includes the techno-economic feasibility study and recommendation for project viability and scaling. For the design consultant, it includes the concept and detailed design development and coordination with structural, MEPF, and other specialists. The PMC includes the project initialization and planning, design management, construction monitoring, and control, reporting, handover, and closeout. For a sustainability consultant, the registration and strategy, certification document, and IGBC rating achievement. For the O&M consultant, facility operation and maintenance, event management, administrative, and compliance services. The pre-qualification criteria. The pre-qualification criteria ensures technically capable, financially sound, and experienced organizations are shortlisted, which include the legal registration, relevant government and the green building experiences, the annual turnover, the minimum years of experience, and should not be blacklisted. Using the QCBS method, the consultant was evaluated with 70% weightage of technical criteria and 30% of financial criteria. Procurement strategy for contracting. For construction, an item rate contract with an open tendering along with a single stage to envelope system is adopted, ensuring transparency and accountability. Scope of work. It clearly defines the responsibility, including execution as per GFC drawing, QA or QC process, coordination with consultant, testing and commissioning, and final handover. Together, this mechanism ensure high quality output, transparent evaluation, risk alerted delivery, and alignment with procurement norms. For pre-qualification criteria, contractor must demonstrate experience in large institutional projects, strong financial capacity, compliance with statutory and safety standards, which include about the execution of large-scale building or sports institution project, satisfactory annual turnover and bed capacity, experience in specialized system, financial sound organization with positive network, and should not be blacklisted by the government or any ongoing legal dispute. Conclusion. To conclude, the Para High Performance Center is not just a construction project. It is a step towards accessibility, inclusion of and sports excellency in India. Through detailed stakeholder analysis, structural risk management, and a transparent bidding framework, this project ensures high technical accuracy, strong governance, stakeholder coordination, and a sustainable model for a future para sports development. This studio helped me deeply understand the relationship between policy, design, and execution, especially for socially impactful projects like this. Thank you.